Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brad. In my hands is Survival Scout Lost at Sea by Maxwell Eaton III. So Survival Scout is a really solid series of graphic novels. This is the third one that I know of. There's one that was Lost in the Mountains and another one about surviving a tsunami. This one's clearly Lost at Sea. Like, the titles are pretty clear as to what these are about. In this story, the story is about this kid named Scout. Scout is taken out on a boat by Scout's brother. Scout's brother gets pulled into the water by a porpoise. Well, he's in the water, and then a porpoise decides to pull him away. So Scout needs to go and make her way back to shore. This is a really interesting graphic novel. Really, I think it's just an introduction to sailing is the best way of thinking about it. It's not just lost at sea or like surviving being lost at sea. Like, it's how do you sail? Like, what are the key terms? This is an intro to sailing. It is packed with terminology. It explains everything. It explains how things are done, why they work the way they work. Like, this is a solid introduction. It's good. I think it's really, really good. I will admit I might have tuned out a little bit here and there on some of the terminology, and it gets a little bit into the weeds, but it's good. I think you'll walk away, if you really care about this, you'll walk away with more knowledge, understanding. It feels like it's a really great introduction for learning about sailing, like maybe if this is something you really want to get into. But yeah, I mean, it's packed. It's really, really packed. I don't know if I can say I can survive if I was lost at sea, but this would be a handy guide to have. Let's go with that. So we can see the beginning with her idiot brother getting pulled away by the porpoise and being lost at sea. As I said, it's a great introduction. Let me just go through and kind of maybe show some of the stuff. So this one teaches about wind direction and how wind is formed. We've got how do sails actually work, how do GPS works, what you need to really focus on to start drinkable water and shelter, and from there it's just got a lot of info about steering and pinpointing where you are and using a map and terms for a boat that are rather important. It's great. Teaches about tide. It teaches about maps. They don't use maps. They use charts. If I'm right, I believe it was charts. It is packed full of information. It's really, 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 really good. And I think does a great job of teaching and educating. There's also some stuff in the back. There's some appendix about knots and approved equipment and some things that you need to kind of know about specific types of sailboats. And yeah, and even cloud types are on here. It's great. I think it's an excellent graphic novel. As I said, if you are interested in sailing, or someone who's interested in sailing and maybe wants to learn some kind of the basics, a lot of the terminology, it feels like this is a really good way, entertaining way to go and do that. To me, it's not something I've been super interested in, so I went one ear out the other. But I recognize how packed this is full of information. You can go get this. This is out in shops. We got a link beneath our video. Put in your zip code, tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage by doing that. You help support our site, so thanks for that. Of course, I want to thank Brook Press for hooking us up with the review copy, and of course, thank you all for watching. If you are into graphic novels, check us out every day at graphicpolicy.com, and of course, you can find us on Facebook, TikTok, Threads, Blue Sky, all that stuff. All at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games. you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.